What is up, guys? We're gonna talk about how to be super productive and for real this time, and I'm gonna be solving the most common problem that people usually have with this. So let's get to it. Down here we have you. This is you, and here on the right side and left side we have these characters and like personas, and you should think about these personas as kind of like the angel and devil on your shoulder, kind of like really extreme example personas to think about, and they are both versions of you. Okay, like different versions. Here on the right side we have the optimal hustle persona, and this guy is he's super like robotic guy. He has no emotions. He just like grinds and hustles 24/7. Everything he does is the most optimal thing you could do, and he never makes mistakes. He's literally a robot that is made to work. And here on the left side we have the opposite, which is a mental health persona. So this guy is he doesn't do anything. He just focuses on his mental health. And here you can see he's swinging, and he's probably like just chilling on beach, but he doesn't do anything all day. Just like just thinks about enjoying life and doesn't really get anything done, you know. Basically like lazy, but focus on his mental health. Okay, so just remember, these are like real extreme personas that are supposed to be unrealistic. No one is usually like this extreme, and the reason why you're down here is because we start from this side behind this line, and we try to end here. Okay, and the most common problem with this is that people give advice on productivity, which is like do more, hustle more, grind more, and you will get better results, obviously. And it sounds like mind-blowing thing, like why didn't I think about that? I just need to work harder and stuff. But if it would be that simple, probably like everyone could do it. So what most beginners do at first is that they realize, oh my god, I need to work harder. I never thought about that before. They just like start from here and they try to go straight here to this side, but that doesn't actually happen. What happens instead is they go here, then they fall back, and then they go here and fall back, and and this is basically, and this is what they call yo-yo diets. Like when we talk about diets, when it's this kind of same thing, like when people decide to go super healthy all of a sudden, that are not healthy, are not used to it, they go like too much to the extreme straight away, and then they kind of keep up, and they just come back and forth, you know, just keep bouncing back and forth like a yo-yo. So the reason for this is that being productive, meaning working a lot, it is a muscle that you need to train like everything else. It's the same like if you would just like go straight from here to here, that would basically mean going to gym and going to lift the heaviest weights right away, and then getting injured and or unmotivated because you cannot lift it, and then just like bouncing all the way back here down here. So it is a muscle, and just like in gym, you want to start from the smaller weights and then slowly increase reps and then slowly increase the weight. So that is what you want to do. And it seems like, especially like nowadays, the hustle culture is like really popping, and like hustle culture like is really cool. But this, a lot of like, especially like younger kids, teenagers look up to these guys a lot, and they just like try to like go straight into this, which doesn't really like work that well. So instead of just going super hard and failing, going super hard and failing, going super hard and failing, not making any progress towards this direction, you wanna make some progress at first. So starting from here, you don't wanna go all the way super robotic hustle persona. You wanna go just a bit and balance it with just a bit, like taking care of your mental health. In that sense, like I don't mean go to therapy or anything, but I mean in that sense, it's likable and it's not too much, and it feels like you can do it. So, well, the gym is like a really good example, but if you're like trying to learn anything, trying to learn marketing or anything, and it's really new to you, just like start from like something really small or anything, that is not too much for you, and you can steadily like do a bit of progress. So whenever you're trying to like do something, think about this guy. Like for diet example, what would this guy do? Well, he would just eat meat and veggies, for example. And then you want to think, what would this guy do? Well, he will probably make it a bit more likable, so you just don't lose your mind. So maybe eat the kind of protein that you enjoy and the kind of veggies you enjoy, and like slowly start getting rid of the bad stuff. So you make tiny bit of progress like this. And then you wanna keep doing that, keep it steady, which means at this point you make no progress. Like let's say we try to get from this point to this point. So once you go straight like this, you will not make any progress, you know? But that, remember, that is like a million times better than just doing this. So the idea of like getting from here to here fast is not gonna happen. Just forget about it. Whoever like tells you otherwise is just lying. It's not long lasting. Long lasting progress is the most important thing that there is. Just forget about, like, some people like can get here faster or slower depending on, you know, what you're used to, like how much you have trained the muscle before. But then again, like, you wanna think again, like another decision, like what would this guy do? Oh, he would probably like maybe start going to gym and like do some exercises. So you don't want to like go crazy and start lifting the craziest weights on the bench press. Then like if you are like completely new to this stuff, then this mental health guy might think like, okay, like maybe I go to the gym, but I try to do something that feels like reasonably easy to start with, that I'm comfortable with, like maybe doing some bicep curls or whatever. So again, here you can make some progress when you balance it between these two. Sometimes, obviously, like depending on how much you're used to that thing you're trying to do, sometimes you can go more on the hustle persona side and sometimes more on the mental health. It depends on like how comfortable you're with doing this. If you're really uncomfortable on going to gym or doing whatever work you need to do, you can like start like easier, you know, just do like something like really easy, like walking on a treadmill or something, you know. This is your common sense. And then again, important to keep it steady, keep doing that, and eventually what will happen is this. So this will create ugly looking stairs, but stairs still. So this is the realistic way on getting from here to here. Okay, there is no other way. Like if someone is trying to tell you like a shortcut to do this, it is not gonna happen. You know, this is literally the only way to do this. And and keep in mind that also to some people, like being this, because this is like really extreme. Like this is pretty unrealistic to most people, you know. So you might not even get here, but you will make as much progress as it is possible to you. Like someone's goal might not even to be here because it's just crazy to work 24/7 and not feel any emotion, and that's not fun. So the goal might even be somewhere here, more realistically. But yeah, but there do exist like some crazy like athletes and like businessmen like Alex Hormozy, who they literally just like work and that's it. So yeah, I mean it is possible, but yeah. So remember, stairs, good. Yo-yo diet, bad. Okay, and I feel like this is kind of important to talk about, especially for younglings, because I feel like everyone just wants this and wants this fast and nothing else matters. But also like your goal could be somewhere in the middle or somewhere here, but it doesn't sound trendy. It's not just like work. But like that's the reality. Like a lot of people wouldn't enjoy their life even being on here on this side. But yeah, that is basically the way to get super productive and for real. And you simply just need to make steps balance it out every step with between these personas. So especially if you're a visual learner, I think like think about these personas when you're like trying to make a decision is a really good way to kind of balance it out, you know. And you're kind of like middle of these personas. These are like the extremes. So that is it. Let me know in the comments if this was useful or not, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.